I read this book, George Burns in his own words. I enjoyed it. I like thinking of old Hollywood. He's a representative of a generation of entertainers that came through vaudeville, radio, television, and then he became a movie star and an author. He was married to Gracie Allen. They were a comedy duo of Burns and Allen, where he was the straight man and she was the comic part of the duo. And she was very important in his life, but he went on to star in famous movies, successful movies. He won an Academy Award, and he has a style and charisma that's unmatched. He lived to be 100 years old, and I think he spent most of his life, like 93 of his years, in showbiz. And the book just says it in his own words. A lot of jokes about things, a lot about his friendship with different entertainers, including Jack Benny, a lot about his relationship with Gracie Allen, and then how he adjusted afterwards, and he became almost as big of a star as he'd ever been in like his late 70s and early 80s. He became a movie star, and he continued to be a stand-up comedian. I actually picked up the book because I heard that Jerry Seinfeld read that George Burns wrote every day. And I actually didn't hear that mentioned in this book, so it must have been in a different book where George Burns wrote that. Apparently he wrote several books, so I'll have to keep looking. But this was an interesting read. I enjoyed learning about the life of George Burns.